Keep me true. Lord Jesus, keep me true. Just keep me true, Lord. Keep me true, oh Lord. Lord Jesus, keep me true.
And behold, one of those who were with Jesus stretched out his hand and drew his sword and struck the servant of the high priest and cut off his ear. Then Jesus said to him, "Put your sword back into its place, for all who take the sword will perish by the sword. Do you think that I cannot appeal to my Father, and he will at once send me more than 12 legions of angels?" Here in the narrative, we find at this point that Judas has come with the band that is going to capture Jesus. And as Peter sees that he is king, his master is being taken, he wants to defend his master. Now, most of us have condemned Peter for having done that. But let me put it on the clear now that when Peter did that, he was basically defending his master. It is what a soldier does to defend his king. He was here showing his loyalty, that he cannot let anything happen to his master in his presence. He was doing to Peter what David would have done for Joab. It is what most generals do to prove their allegiance to their kings. Now, Jesus tells Peter that this time around you need to learn one thing, that this is a different kingdom. This one is not established by the strength of the army, not by the swinging of swords, but it is established by love. Also, this one does not depend on the assistance of the army that the army renders to the king. You see, for most kingdoms to be functional or to be established, you need to have a king that has got a plan and also the manpower on the part of the military. But this time around, you learn that here the king goes alone on this expedition. He does not require any one of the soldiers to be involved as he wins the kingdom from the enemy. And this is something that many of us need to learn today, that as much as we love God, we need not use any kind of sword to defend his kingdom. Many draw out their swords when they feel that their Christ is being embarrassed or offended or insulted. Even in the church, when someone comes, maybe perhaps dressed in a way that many do not understand as being holy, you find a child of God being angry in defense of God, wanting to destroy just so that God can be defended. And here we learn that this one is not done by the sword, it is done by love. The king has got it. What you and I need to do is to preach love, to show love to those who come to us. Imagine Peter taking away an ear that he actually needs when he preaches to the guy, because later, about a month's time from now, from that period, Peter was going to preach. And perhaps this man was there or would have been there, and he would have needed that ear to hear the word of God. Whenever you want to defend God, be careful not to cut away people's ears. Be careful not to chase away the same people that you actually want to bring in. This one is established by love. Show love, love begets love, and many will come in. May God bless you.
Give me power every hour to be true.